Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWASHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWASHI, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Racha Kodash, Barakatam, and Tawadi Yahawah, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Racha Kodash, for the spirit and truth. Double honors to my apostles, the elders of great millstone, who were well, and taught me this truth through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. Single salutations and single honors to you, Akim out there across the four corners of the earth, that's laboring in this work, sincerity, faith, and honesty, personal, the mark of salvation, enduring hardness as a good soldier, YAHAWASHI, whom I've chosen you from the foundation of the earth, man. Alright, to profess this truth. Alright, in the names of Yahweh, YAHAWASHI, and wake up the house of David, B'Yasham Dabbadah, the elect of Israel, and also Shalom, Wahabadam, Lahabakari, Shalom, which is peace and love to the Lord's elect, the elect of Israel. Alright, 12,000 men out of the 12 tribes of Israel, right, you so-called Negroes, Latino, and Native American Indians, and also Shalom to the confusion of faith. Alright, and this would be another Feed My Sheep 117 through the spirit of power of YAHAWASHI, Bashem, Karkadash, Bakadam. I'm gonna title this, we at spiritual war, man. You know, we at war spiritually, you know, because that's what it is, man. Take a look out on planet Earth, right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Look, man, right? Everything was set up to destroy you, right? Everything was set up to destroy you. The air you're breathing, right? The food you're eating, the water you're drinking, right? It don't matter how much money you're getting paid, the job you're working at. It don't matter how bad your woman is, the woman you live with. It don't matter how much age or accolades your kids get and the children you have, man. Right, we are under curses, man. We are in a spiritual warrior, man. Alright? And the so-called white man, right, his biblical nationality is Esau Edom. He has been given power over the planet Earth, right, to rule over the planet Earth for a short season. Right, well, we're in the last days of his rulership. And he knows that he has a short time, right? And according to biblical prophecy, all right, he's going to come down with great wrath. He's going to make his RFID chip, all right, which is the mark of the beast, mandatory. Right? The scriptures tell you I have 7,000 men, right, which is complete, who shall not bow to the image of Baal, all right? That's the elect. This man absolutely and actually believe, all right, that he's going to overthrow prophecy. All right, he feels that the genetically modified organisms he's feeding us, right, the chemtrails in the air, the water that he's giving us, all right, is going to overcome us. But contrary to his belief, as it is written, the fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. Contrary to his belief, according to Psalms, the 50th chapter, all right, thou fool, I shall set them in order before thy eyes, according to YAHAWASHI, all right, contrary to his belief, right, the Lord is going to upset this man, by the word prophecy being fulfilled, right, because we are in spiritual war, man, all right, and the weapons, matter of fact, I'm just going to read. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. So though you see men, you know, like Elder Apostle Paul, who are speaking in that time, you know, walk after the flesh. Look, man, we're not after the flesh. Right? We're not out here to gain some type of, you know, fame or, you know, authority over men. No. We absolutely believe that YAHAWASHI, all right, as it is written in Revelations 19 and 10, it's a spirit of prophecy. Alright? Okay. And that YAHAWASHI is going to overcome, man. Alright? And this is why we have a joy in this ministry, so to say. Alright? Knowing that, you know, we can look out and see war breaking loose, you know, upwards of the people, earthquakes in diverse places. Jobs getting sorted, man. You know, hey, Ecclesiastes 12 speak about that, man. The grinding shall cease. You know, but it's going to get to the point where a lot of you people are going to bug out because you didn't understand that we are in a spiritual war, man. You know, this man has from from when our forefather Isaac, all right, gave up the spirit, gave up the ghost, so to say, all right, gave up the spirit. You know, Esau had it in his heart to slay Jacob. To this day, a perpetual hatred. All right, so he was at war with Jacob from the beginning, and he's still at war with you, man. You go into the etymology word perpetual means everlasting. All right, in the book of Jeremiah. Okay. All right, but this war is not a carnal war, man. So we're not walking after the flesh. We're not walking after things, all right, that pertain to this life, man. You know, but things, all right, that shall be done, all right, in the spirit, man. Okay, which is prophecy, all right. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. You know, when you consider a weapon, what does a weapon do? It penetrates. All right, a weapon, what? It seizes your enemy. All right, a weapon, what? It's a carnal weapon here on the planet Earth. You know, you got AKs, thermonuclear missiles, you know, grenade launchers, whatever you guys out here, you know, used to seeing. All right, but the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. Our weapons are spiritual weapons, and those weapons, all right, is the words of YAHAWASHI. So through the spirit, let me go ahead and grab that. All right, this is Hebrews. It's like I said, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, all right? Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. So any physical two-edged sword you can compare, or consider, able to pierce your enemy. Well, guess what? The words that we're speaking is sharper than any two-edged sword. Why? Because it's not our words that we're speaking. It's the words of YAHAWASHI that's breaking down strongholds, man. All right? That's not only breaking down strongholds, but shortening the days for the elect's sake. All right? And that's the beautiful thing about the prophecies, man. All right? As we see these nations gather amongst themselves, assemble, all right, amongst themselves, well, guess what? It was written, all right, aforetime for our learning, man. The YAHAWAH was going to bring great death and destruction upon these nations, right? Okay, even the fowls of the earth, or the fowls of the air shall have a great supper over the bodies of the slain, man, roughly to say, because this is the words of YAHAWAH. This is the spiritual war we are in, man. We are in the spiritual war, because if this was a carnal war, right, we would be finished, man. We would be done. But this is the spirit that quickeneth. The spirit is these words. The spirit is prophecy, man. The testimony of YAHAWASHI, the spirit of prophecy. He said, it is the spirit that quickeneth. The words that I speak, they are the spirit and life. This is why Hebrews 4:12 say, for the word of the Most High is quick and powerful. Well, the word was in the beginning and was made flesh, which was YAHAWASHI. All right? And YAHAWASHI sanctified himself for men that were entrusted to have this word, which makes the elect, all right? Which why he said, I shall send you the comforter, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. Thy word is truth. Well, what? The word is true, and what? It's also, the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. So we're cutting down strongholds, man. Right? All this, Psalms 2, Why does the heathen rage? The Most High was going to put a quicken the spirit on his men and prophesy these words, and to foretell you people of the downfall and destruction, all right, not only of America, which is Babylon the Great, but also wherever you dwell at, man. As it is written, you only have I know of all the families of the earth. Amos 3, speaking of Israel. And guess who's the Holy One of Israel? YAHAWASHI. All right, the Ancient of Days, man, the King of Nations, right? The high and lofty one who inhabited eternity, man. Okay? Alright? Who gave us the weapons of this spiritual war. Alright? Which is what? Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even the dividing asunder of the soul and spirit, and the end of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner, of the thoughts and intents of the hearts, right? And how do you get the discerning in the thoughts of the intents of our hearts, in the hearts of men, by going into the scriptures, man. All right, because this is not only considered a book of life, all right, but these are the words of wisdom, man. All right, and the only people who was given the wisdom, all right, and was given the strength, all right, and the commandments were, the laws, has commandments were the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, all right, which is us coming back into this this word, which is our weapon in this spiritual war. And this is why this man is coming down with great wrath, because he can't come to the elect physically, carnally, right? As it is written in the book of Romans in 8, who shall separate us from the love of the Most High? It was written for our learning, right? For the whole manner of the creature was to wait for the manifestation of the Most High, man, to be sons of YAHAWASHI, Kwam Yahshua. You see, to be those powers on the planet Earth, you know, and righteousness, you know. Okay, and that's being shown here on the planet Earth, right? So this man has to come down carnally because we had spiritual war, but it was written for us to overcome. You see, through the Spirit. Come. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. For the weapon, we just went into the weapon in Hebrews 4 and 12. The word of the Most High is quicker than any and sharper than any two-edged sword. Right? So the words of YAHAWASHI is our weapon. This is what makes us that spiritual war. And this man see, so-called man Esau Edom, see that we are girded up in strength. Our strength is wisdom. Wisdom is these words. Starting with other apostle on down. This is why he's afraid, man. You see? It says, but mighty, I'm going to read it again. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty, all right, through YAHAWASHI to the pulling down of strongholds. Right, man, these false doctrines, man. These philosophies of man, you know. Right, the mark of the beast is embargo, you know. Everybody can get saved. The so-called white man gonna make it. The Bible was written for everybody. Right, whatever stronghold you people have, all right, it's getting broken down and being consumed by the Spirit of YAHAWASHI's mouth, which is his prophets. St. Luke 1 and 70. As he spake by the mouth of his prophets since the world began. What? Because through the prophets was wisdom entered into. All right. Wisdom dwelleth not in a malicious soul, but in what? Holy men. All right. What's that? 2 Peter 1 and 20. All right, if I'm not mistaken. 1 Peter 1 and 20. All right. All right. But by the will of men. All right. Okay. As they were moved by the Holy Spirit. Okay. All right. Verse 5. Casting down imaginations. Right, man. Right, so this whole imagination of the so-called new world order is going to be established, and you know, or even Russia going to rule, Iran going to rule, China going to rule. Right, according to the scriptures, that's a vain opinion, man, a vain imagination. You know, we're breaking that down, man. We're bringing that down. All right, okay, by telling you that the kingdom of YAHAWASHI shall be set up on the planet Earth according to prophecy. And it's not us, it's just a spirit. It's just what the scriptures say. Right? YAHAWASHI kingdom was set up and was prophesied to be set up in the book of Isaiah, 9th chapter. Okay. You know, in the book of Jeremiah. All right. The new covenant being established through his blood. Isaiah 53. Okay. 2 Samuel's. All right. By his stripes we are healed. You know, it was written about, man. You know. The kingdom being on pause. YAHAWASHI, man. Acts, okay. The 3rd chapter. Alright. And hey man, hey, all through the scriptures, man. It speaks about YAHAWASHI's kingdom being set up, man. Hebrews, the 2nd chapter. Hebrews, man, look, man, this can go on and on, man. Because the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. We're telling you what's going to be the downfall and destruction, alright, of your kingdom, man. Alright, so I'm going to get a closing precept real quick through the Spirit and power of YAHAWASHI by Hashem, Racha, Kodash, Rakatham, All right, this is Hebrews chapter, Slaki, okay. Oh, Slaki, you know what? I went off a little bit. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Right, and these are spiritual blows that's being bestowed upon us, man. But ultimately, spiritual as well. This is why Scripture says, let not your sins weigh you down, neither your iniquity lift up yourself. Why? Because we've striving to be perfect, man. You know, but what? This flesh is what's weighing us down. But the spirit is perfect, as it is written in the book of Psalms. Blessed are ye whom the Most High have not imputed sin. You know, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, right? And this is why the Scripture is taking in 1 Corinthians, the 10th chapter. Though we walk in the flesh, we war not after the flesh. Why? Because we understand that our weapons are not carnal, man. You know, our weapons is the words of YAHAWASHI, all right? And this is why, hey, even the picture behind me, man, all right? The Heavenly Father, in his hand is the word, all right? Which was YAHAWASHI. And then what? YAHAWASHI is holding the sword. Okay? And what is that sword? And when you go into the picture under that, all right? Hey, that's the chariots, man. Okay, and that's how YAHAWASHI coming back. So our weapons is not carnal, man. You know, we're actually telling you of things that's going to come. We're telling you by the word that YAHAWASHI is going to come with the angels, man. And he's going to raise up his men. So nevertheless, hey, with that being said, that's the spirit. That's what I wanted on that. This is Revelations chapter 17. I think verse 14. Khan, these shall make war with the Lamb, right? YAHAWASHI. These nations, all right. Okay, 2 Corinthians 13. They're going to come up against YAHAWASHI. But what? He's not meeting you as a man. Revelations 1-7, man. Isaiah 6:13, Isaiah 6:15, 16, Salaki. All right. Psalms 40:7, Hebrews 10:7, Isaiah 43:7, man. Hey, YAHAWASHI is not hey, Isaiah 63. You know, we're telling you that we were sent, all right, to be messengers, which is what? Angelos, the word angel, which means messenger. We were sent to give you the message of YAHAWASHI coming back. All right? And to be glorified with him. 1 John 3:2. Through the Spirit. You see? So our weapons are not carnal. We have spiritual war. But guess what? The Spirit shall prevail. Because the flesh profiteth nothing. And guess what's on the planet Earth? Flesh. And the scriptures tell you in the book of Jeremiah, all right, that he is the God of all flesh. You see that? This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 14. These shall make war with the Lamb, right? These other nations. And the Lamb shall overcome them. Right, man. All right. 1 John 4:4. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and grab that through the Spirit. All right. This is This is 1 John. All right, because it said, these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome. Well, this is 1 John chapter 4, verse 4. Ye are of YAHAWASHI, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. So greater is he that is in you. And guess who's in us, man? By these words, man. All right, by the comfort of these words. YAHAWASHI. All right. He said, I would not leave thee comfortless, man. All right. So the Lord is greater in us, man. He said, he that believeth on me shall do greater works. Why? Because he believed. Go thy way, thy faith hath made thee whole. All right. So we can already see the end of this place. Seeing these things shall be dissolved. What manner of person are ye to be? In holy conversation, to be sacred, separated. Conduct, man. We're conducting ourselves in the scriptures, man. All right. Revelation chapter 17, verse 14. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is the Lord of lords, YAHAWASHI, and the King of kings, YAHAWASHI, and they that are with him, the elect, are called. Many are called, few are chosen. And chosen, elect, and faithful And he said unto me, hey, and that's it, man. All right, he that have called are chosen and faithful. All right, so be prepared for a spiritual intervention, man. All right. Okay, this spiritual war that we at, man, hey, it's going to get physical real soon. The Lord YAHAWASHI is going to raise up his men, man. Alright, so with that, I say, call Elohim, YAHAWAH, BAHASHEM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHEM, RACHAKADAS, BAKATAN, TAMIYAH, the Wadi HaPashim Shah for the spirit and truth. Double honors to my apostles, the elders of great millstone, who will warn to me his truth in the spirit. Singing salutations to you, Akim, Shalom to the elect.